Where are you from? Prepare to discover 20 shocking discoveries from Brazil that have baffled scientists and sparked secret investigations. What are they hiding? Let's start. Off the coast of Brazil near Laguna, Santa Catarina, bottlenose dolphins have partnered with local fishermen for over 170 years in a remarkable hunting alliance. The dolphins herd schools of mullet toward the shore and signal fishermen with specific head and tail movements, indicating the best time to cast nets. This complex communication allows fishermen to catch more fish, with over 80% success with dolphins, compared to less than 30% alone. The dolphins share the catch, especially the fish escaping the nets, and pass this skill to their calves, showing that the behavior is learned and inherited. This natural cooperation began around 1847 without human training. Although the Brazilian government once tried to keep it secret to avoid tourism disruption, scientists recognize this as an extraordinary example of human-animal teamwork with great research value. A person shared a photo of a large serpentine creature in Brazilian waters, much bigger than any known marine animal. Forensic analysis found the image credible, showing realistic lighting and water patterns. Fishermen have reported similar sightings for over 10 years, describing creatures over 100 feet long with unfamiliar features. The Brazilian Navy looked into some reports but has not released findings, while sonar detected large moving objects that seem to exhibit intelligent behavior. Scientists note that less than 5% of the oceans have been explored, leaving room for undiscovered large species in deep Brazilian waters. Some reports disappear from public records, and witnesses say officials have advised discretion regarding sightings. The person who shared the photo was asked by maritime authorities to remove it, citing concerns about tourism and fishing. What do you think is behind the official silence and disappearance of some reports? Protection, fear, or something else? Comment and chat with me. And what happened when the Coast Guard's helicopter captured something even bigger, something thought extinct for millions of years? In November 2012, a Brazilian Coast Guard helicopter on a rescue mission captured footage showing a massive shark shadow beneath the water. The estimated size was between 60 and 80 feet, much larger than the known great white sharks. Experts analyzing the high-quality recording concluded it could be a living Megalodon, a prehistoric shark thought extinct for over 3 million years. The footage was classified by the government, and crew members signed non-disclosure agreements. Officially, it was dismissed as a whale or fish school, but marine biologists privately disagreed, noting shark-like movements. The deep waters off Brazil offer ideal hiding spots with unexplored trenches. If megalodons still exist, they would be apex predators able to take down whales and sharks. The Brazilian Navy reportedly increased patrols near the sighting, though not publicly linked to the discovery. The common vampire bat in Brazil is a skilled predator with unique adaptations. They use thermal sensing to locate blood vessels and can detect heartbeats nearby. Their sharp teeth make small cuts, while anticoagulant saliva keeps blood flowing. A single bat can consume up to half its body weight in blood during feeding. These bats sometimes return to the same animals repeatedly. They have adapted to avoid traditional control methods and occasionally feed on new prey, including humans, in remote areas. Their anesthetic saliva means bites often go unnoticed at first. Vampire bats are known carriers of rabies in South America, with cases reported in Brazil over the years. Research shows they display intelligence, cooperating to find food and caring for colony members. Some bats have shown behaviors suggesting adaptation in feeding on sleeping humans by testing different areas. Authorities manage information carefully to prevent public alarm, but rural communities report increasing encounters as bats adapt to changing environments. If you want to see the mystery of the UFO crash in Brazil, I have also added a direct link to the video in the comments section pinned below this video. And don't forget to come back. The next discovery is about UFO sightings that are taken seriously by the authorities in Brazil. Brazil has become a hotspot for compelling UFO sightings, taken seriously by authorities, unlike many other governments. In 2020, unidentified objects appeared over Magé, moving in perfect triangular formation with sudden, impossible maneuvers. Multiple witnesses captured the event on video. The Brazilian Air Force now requires all pilots to report UFO encounters, showing unprecedented official recognition. These objects emit pulsating lights, change color, and react to observers. Engineers analyzed footage showing speeds over 3,000 miles per hour and instant 90-degree turns that would destroy known aircraft. Sightings often occur near mineral deposits, hydroelectric plants, and nuclear sites, suggesting possible monitoring activities. Brazil has official investigation protocols and shares data internationally, indicating that transparency is rare among governments. Military pilots report UFOs appearing on radar, responding to radio, and matching jet speeds with impossible precision. Mass sightings involving dozens of witnesses eliminate explanations like hallucinations. Declassified documents reveal Brazil has tracked these objects for decades, gathering thousands of credible reports showing technology beyond human capabilities. Tap the like button to let us know this content is making a difference. And if you're watching on your phone, be sure to press the hype button right below. Every hype helps this video get published to more people, and it truly supports me in earning extra income. I promise to keep bringing you even more great content. But off the coast of Brazil lies a remote island teeming with creatures that have evolved deadly intelligence. What secrets do they hold, and could they be related to each other? Lies 25 miles off Brazil's coast and is restricted to civilians. Scientists require military escorts to visit. The island is home to a remarkable concentration of distinctive snakes, especially golden lancehead vipers. Officially, there is 1 snake per square meter. But thermal imaging in 2019 revealed nearly 3 times that in some spots, over 4,000 vipers on just 110 acres. These vipers possess highly potent venom, which can pose risks to people. Isolated for thousands of years, the vipers developed venom 5 times stronger than their mainland relatives to efficiently capture birds. The last lighthouse keeper and family passed away when snakes accessed their quarters through vents, leading to the lighthouse's automation and abandonment. Recent research indicates these snakes may display advanced behaviors, including occasional cooperative hunting. Bone fragments found in shelters suggest they feed on larger mammals. Satellite heat data show unusual signs that could be linked to exceptionally large snakes thriving thanks to plentiful food and a lack of natural threats. Navy patrols have observed snakes swimming near the island, sparking curiosity about their habits and potential effects on nearby coastal areas. Deep in a Brazilian mine, workers found a massive emerald weighing about 800 pounds and over 4 feet tall, valued at nearly $310 million. 10 men extracted it from 200 meters underground, over a week. Its size, clarity, and color rank it among the finest ever found. Shortly after, the foreman who reported it passed away unexpectedly from a heart condition. The emerald's owner remains confidential, and the stone is moved via varied routes and teams for security. There have been incidents during theft attempts resulting in injuries to security personnel. Legal disputes over ownership have raised concerns about government involvement, delaying public display or sale. The site is a national security zone, with surveys suggesting more emeralds nearby in a large deposit. The mine is sealed and guarded by the military. Workers involved were relocated and required to maintain confidentiality amid reports of pressure to avoid discussing the discovery. Brazil blocked international offers, declaring the emerald a national treasure and banning export. This has contributed to some unauthorized market activity. Several unexplained deaths connected to the emerald have been reported, with insurance investigators noting multiple cases, suggesting its significance extends beyond monetary value. Where the Rio Negro meets the Amazon River, their waters flow side by side for nearly 4 miles without mixing, creating a clear natural divide visible from space. The Rio Negro's dark, warm water is rich in organic compounds, while the Amazon's lighter water carries sediment. Differences in temperature, density, and chemistry keep them separate. This boundary shifts unpredictably, influenced by complex natural factors. Unique ecosystems thrive here, with fish, plants, and microorganisms adapted to the transition zone. Indigenous communities see the site as sacred, viewing the boundary as a living entity responsive to human and environmental changes, an idea gaining scientific recognition. Underwater footage shows distinct water layers moving with opposing currents. Fish swim along this invisible divide, sensing water properties beyond current instruments. The Brazilian government limits research there for environmental protection, but declassified documents reveal military interest in the boundary's properties. From space, Astronauts clearly see this sharp river divide, making it one of Earth's most striking natural landmarks. Chemical analyses have found unexpected compounds formed by the river's interaction, revealing processes not yet fully understood. In the remote town of Cândido Godoy, near the Argentine border, twin births have occurred at a high rate for decades, with nearly half of all births resulting in identical twins. This unusual phenomenon began in the 1960s, around the time a German doctor visited the area. Some locals believe this doctor was Josef Mengele, the infamous Nazi physician known for his experiments during World War II, who reportedly fled to South America after the war. Residents recall a man who provided medical care to pregnant women, though the exact nature of his treatments remains unclear. Some speculate that these visits may have influenced the town's striking twin birth rate. Medical records, partly classified by the Brazilian government, show unusual patterns in the twins' genetics, with certain rare markers more common among them than elsewhere. Geneticist Dr. Unancir Flores identified unique genetic characteristics in the town's twins. While research has been limited due to privacy concerns, some declassified documents suggest interest from government scientists in studying this population over the years. Recent reports indicate the twin birth rate remains high, with some families having multiple twin sets. Residents have shared accounts of extraordinary health traits among the twins. These observations have sparked ongoing scientific curiosity, though the full reasons behind the phenomenon are not yet fully understood. In 2017, a 15-year-old girl exploring Bahia's forests captured a blurry photo of a humanoid figure covered in mud or dark fur, with two horns on its head. It seemed to carry something, possibly a weapon or a small child wrapped in cloth. Skeptics initially dismissed the image as fake, but forensic analysis found consistent lighting, realistic textures, and proportions matching the environment, making the photo intriguing. The girl returned home shocked and speechless, with no history of mental issues. She described the creature as about 7 feet tall, muscular, with natural bone horns and intelligent behavior, not animalistic. Indigenous communities call it the Mapinguari, a forest guardian from their folklore, beings neither fully human nor animal, believed to have supernatural traits. Photo analysis suggests the creature might be carrying a wrapped human child, which has raised questions about local missing persons cases. Authorities dismissed the photo as a hoax and confiscated the girl's camera. Forest rangers have reported finding large bipedal tracks in restricted areas, with features unlike any known animal. Over the past decade, dozens have gone missing while hiking or camping in these forests. Search teams sometimes find signs of struggle but no bodies, contributing to ongoing local concern and mystery. Construction workers building a dam in the Brazilian Amazon found a dead anaconda measuring 33 feet and weighing about 880 pounds, surpassing the previous record by over 8 feet. The snake was discovered in caves being excavated. Official reports suggest construction explosions may have contributed to its death, but some workers said it appeared dead before the blasts, with some injuries unexplained by the explosions. The snake's size indicated it could swallow prey as large as a human. Stomach analysis revealed bones from several large mammals, including species not native to the area, suggesting a wide hunting range or transported prey. Workers also found shed skins from other large snakes, but the caves were sealed following the discovery. The government temporarily closed the site, removed the specimen, and started environmental assessments. Some workers noted scientific surveys during this time. Indigenous communities have long shared stories of giant anacondas, once considered folklore, now gaining new attention from this find. Environmental groups expressed concern about the quick removal of the specimen and limited study opportunities. The cave remains closed, with satellite images showing ongoing activity. Other Amazon projects report similar large snake sightings, though few are well documented, leaving much still to be understood. Deep in the Brazilian rainforest lives the Amazonian giant centipede, a large and formidable predator, typically growing up to 12 inches. Recent sightings report some reaching over 18 inches, much larger than previously known. These centipedes prey on spiders, scorpions, lizards, and small snakes with efficient hunting techniques. They use strong legs to hold their prey while injecting venom through specialized front limbs, causing paralysis. Recent expeditions have noted these centipedes sometimes hunt in groups, a behavior not well documented before. Entomologist Dr. Elena Rodriguez observed signs of changes, including stronger venom, tougher exoskeletons, and enhanced sensory abilities, possibly detecting human scents. Local reports suggest these centipedes may occasionally come near human areas, following scent trails or moving through campsites. Hospital records from remote Amazon communities indicate a rise in centipede bites, which can cause rapid tissue damage and infections that are challenging to treat. The centipedes have also been found in abandoned buildings, construction sites, and near city outskirts, showing adaptability to human environments. The Brazilian government has limited public information on research about these creatures, citing concerns over public alarm and impact on tourism. Nevertheless, jungle guides and locals continue to report more frequent encounters, highlighting the need for further study. On Brazil's Maranhão Island, police patrol streets and waterways on Asian water buffalo, ideal for the flooded, swampy terrain. During the wet season, mud traps vehicles, making them unusable. These buffalo move easily through water up to 4 feet deep in soft mud with their broad hooves. They have excellent night vision, a strong sense of smell, and can run up to 30 miles per hour. Officers form close bonds with their buffalo, which obey commands, patrol independently, and protect riders. Some buffalo have worked with the same officer for over 10 years, like police dogs. Training buffalo is a multi-year skill passed down in local law enforcement families. They learn to stay calm during gunfire and assist in policing. This successful approach has inspired other regions with difficult terrain. Buffalo require less maintenance than vehicles and offer better visibility for surveillance and crowd control. Communities value the patrols, which lower crime rates and boost police presence. The buffalo are local heroes for their roles in flood rescues and catching criminals. In the murky Amazon River, the Arapaima gigas is a large fish, reaching up to 15 feet long and over 440 pounds. Local fishermen are cautious around this species due to reported attacks on humans. Official records from 1992 to 2012 document 56 attacks with 21 fatalities, though many incidents in remote areas may go unreported. Arapaima can breathe air at the surface, enabling activity in oxygen-poor waters. They often surface with splashing sounds, alerting locals. These ambush predators lie still near the surface before striking with powerful heads that can cause serious injury. Some studies suggest these fish may actively seek out areas where humans enter the water. There have been reports of Arapaimas following boats and using environmental debris, though more research is needed to confirm such behavior. Unlike many fish, attacks can be persistent, but details remain under investigation. Indigenous communities use traditional fishing methods designed to minimize risks when near Arapaimas. Environmental changes like deforestation and damming alter habitats, concentrating Arapaimas and potentially affecting their behavior. The Brazilian government controls research access in some areas for conservation. Some documents hint at military scientific interest, but claims about biological applications are unconfirmed and require further evidence. In September 2006, São Paulo became the first major city to ban all outdoor advertising, removing over 15,000 billboards. The Clean City Law, led by Mayor Gilberto Kassab, changed the city's look, but required costly enforcement. Critics warned it could cause over 20,000 job losses and nearly $195 million in lost revenue, sparking lawsuits about free speech rights. Some say the ban aimed to raise property values and encouraged small businesses to move to favored neighborhoods. Advertising removal shifted navigation habits, boosting digital tool use and benefiting tech firms linked to the government. Crime patterns changed, with some crimes dropping where ads disappeared and others rising elsewhere. Studies found residents felt less stressed, but more disconnected from commercial culture. 5 years later, over 70% supported the ban, though the survey's methods faced criticism. Traditional advertising jobs declined, but digital and alternative marketing roles grew. The ban had exceptions and uneven enforcement, sometimes favoring politically connected businesses. São Paulo's bold move inspired other cities, but none matched its scale due to unique local politics and economics. In 1808, the entire Portuguese royal court fled Napoleon and moved to Brazil, making Rio de Janeiro the first European capital outside Europe. This move was not just to escape danger, but part of a plan to create a stable global base while keeping control over Portugal's colonies. Over 15,000 people, including the royal family and officials, crossed the Atlantic with valuable archives and the royal treasury, shifting European governance to South America. Rio quickly grew into a European-style capital, raising its political and economic status, while Portugal became more like a province governed from afar. The direct control of Brazil's resources, like gold and diamonds, benefited Portugal but shaped Brazil's development according to Portuguese interests. Local elites hoped to gain power but faced strict European social hierarchies, imposed even more firmly than in Lisbon. This period sparked a unique cultural blend of European, indigenous, and African influences in art and literature. Internationally, Brazil became the center of Portuguese diplomacy, gaining global political importance. When King John VI returned to Portugal in 1821, he left his son Pedro in Brazil, which led to Brazilian independence. Rio's legacy as a European capital still shapes its architecture, culture, and international role today. Brazil's prison system has introduced innovative rehab programs that challenge traditional punishment. The Redemption Through Reading program lets inmates reduce sentences by 4 days for each classic book they read and analyze, offering many inmates, nearly half with less than 9 years of schooling, their first true education. The books build critical thinking and expose new views. Reading relieves stress and gives inmates a sense of achievement, while writing reports improves communication for reintegration. Another program has prisoners pedal stationary bikes to generate electricity for streetlights. Every 16 hours of cycling cuts 1 day from their sentence. This promotes fitness, work skills, and community connection, helping inmates build positive identities beyond their past. Combined, these programs have lowered recidivism rates by blending intellectual and physical rehabilitation. Critics argue that sentence cuts weaken justice and deterrence, and some victims' advocates find them too lenient. The government expanded the programs nationwide, but uneven resources affect success. International experts study Brazil's model, and some countries adopt similar programs, though Brazil's unique culture means results may differ elsewhere. In 1959, São Paulo citizens made a bold political statement by electing Cacareco, a 5-year-old female rhinoceros, to the city council, with nearly 100,000 votes. This protest began as a student campaign against political corruption and poor city management during food shortages and failing public services. Students printed 200,000 ballots with Cacareco's name, and frustrated voters embraced her as a symbol of honesty and incorruptibility, qualities missing from traditional candidates. The city had been plagued by scandals involving embezzlement, bribery, and favoritism. Cacareco's win was more than a joke. It challenged the nature of democratic representation, suggesting a rhinoceros couldn't be bribed or corrupt like human politicians. This caused a constitutional crisis, as officials had no rules for a non-human winner. Instead of respecting voter choice, the political establishment voided the votes and called a new election, confirming public distrust. International media attention made Cacareco a symbol of political resistance and inspired similar protests worldwide. The next election had lower turnout and weaker results, proving the original vote reflected true public frustration. Today, Cacareco's legacy lives on in Brazil, with the saying "better to elect a rhinoceros than a corrupt politician" still common, and animal-themed protest candidates continuing to challenge the political status quo. These 18 discoveries reveal just a fraction of Brazil's extraordinary phenomena, challenging our understanding of nature and exposing hidden knowledge. A pattern of secrecy surrounds these findings, with government cover-ups and classified research hiding discoveries that could change biology, geology, and history. This suggests much more remains concealed. Why the secrecy? It could be to prevent panic or to protect valuable resources and information. The reasons likely vary, but the pattern is clear. If these mysteries intrigued you, subscribe to the channel for more investigations worldwide. Share your thoughts and any similar discoveries in the comments. The truth is out there, and together we can uncover what others try to hide. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.